Okay. Hi, everyone. Oh, why it does that? Silly thing. Okay. Just getting my laptop sorted out. Oh, blinking adverts. She says, blinking adverts. Annoying when I'm trying to view what's on my thing. Okay, let's see. So, good evening to Anna Karen, Viv, Coco, Lizzie, Kashi, Gail, Sharon, Red. Hi, Red. How you doing? Anna, Anna, Kay, and Alison. How you all doing so far this evening? Are you well? I am back. Did you all miss me on Wednesday? Hey, Charlotte. I just have Andy with me at the moment, and bless him, he's not very well again. Lauren and Hannah are both upstairs at the mall. Hope I had a lovely trip. Yes, I did. I had a fabulous few days away. It was nice to get away. Hannah really enjoyed herself. You know, it was nice for her because she got to see a new place, and she also got a bit of independence as well. For Hannah, it's very difficult for her to go and do things on her own, and I did encourage her once she'd gotten to know the city a bit. Hey Cheryl, hi Katinka, Carla. Bless you, Anna, thank you. Red, I've been doing good for most of the time, could visit many beautiful places and catching some colds. Oh dear. Hey Patsy. No, you're right, Viv. Andy's not having a good time at the moment. He's been unwell again today. And we can't pin down what it is, but my stepdad was here earlier and he said that there is a bit of a bug going round, so I wonder if he's picked up a bit of a bug.
I am alive.
Yep. Hey, Crystal.
Just don't feel it, that's all.
Yeah, and yeah, he's alive, but just is not quite feeling it. 3747. There we go. So I have my daughter of the deep out today. What are you guys working on? Hey, Emily. Hi, Caroline. I'm just going to zoom in a wee bit as well. That's a bit better. Okay. So and Tell thread is open in group. So if you haven't put something on there, this is your opportunity. Oh, Emily's got a new start. Nice. Dimension stocking, monthly rotation for Pale Elf for Viv. It's not quite a page finish, Red. It's just my sort of 80. I do an 80 by 80 square on this. So it's not quite a page, but it's still 6,400 stitches in each square. Cheryl's working on Disney cross stitch. Threads came on Saturday, so I've been putting in more stitches on Lady and Poppies. Oh, cool. That's been done soon, won't it, Gail? Mini reading time, Randall Spangler for Carla. Hey, Peel and Plan. Hi, Celia. Kay's working on Hummingbirds in Spring by Haid. Came out in rotation. Lizzie could be better being scammed this week, so I feel right stupid. Yesterday I wrote 1,000 over 1k words. I haven't done any cross stitching of late. Had a busy few weeks. New start for Kashi, working towards the 1%. Anna Karen is knitting. Patsy's working on your craft room still. Tried a new start by Dimension Kit, but it ended up back to the craft room. It's got an irresistible pull, hasn't it, that craft room for you, Patsy? Okay. Sharon's working on a stitching shell for Haid. No, I'm not swapping, before you ask. Charlotte, new start in the thread for Santel. Cool. Red brought back her Haid Style 2025 Innocent Dreams. Cool. So just trying to get this thread out as well. Finished page 3, working on page 5. Brilliant. Yes, it's weird, says Patsy. Yep. Hi, Anne. Lizzie just seen a realist kit. Love it's a steampunk cat. It's Porsche. Yep. Caroline just got out of hospital for 2 weeks, so I restarted Together We Stand. Oh, bless you. I hope you're doing well. Anne's working on a mini wide angle hair, almost 10%. Cool. Lots of awesome stuff then you guys are working on. Sounds wonderful. I've just been sort of quite slow and steady stitching. I did a lot of walking. A lot of walking in these last few days, and I am quite tired. So yeah, I'm not rushing stitching at all at the minute. Anna needs another 75 X's on Witchy Kitty and then switching to Little Jungle. Cool. And me and Hannah have also been out for a walk this morning as well, 2.5 hours. Caroline's still trying to get better. It's difficult at times. Oh, bless you. Well, you take it steady. Slow and steady and all that wins the race. And hope you to be back up at full strength soon enough. Love those colours you're stitching. Greens and blues are my favourites. Yeah, it's the first square really that I've done. I'm working this in an 80 by 80 stitch square. And it's the first square really where there's been something interesting in it. So Liz is in a fibro flare up too, so that doesn't help. Nope, it won't. Try to get my own rotation on this done so I can go back to night portal. It's suddenly gone from pain to pleasure. Oh, cool. Looking forward to your annual leave, Viv. I'm back to work tomorrow, but I'm not feeling very worky. I've already told my boss I don't feel very worky for tomorrow. I don't think she does either because she's been to a hen do this weekend. And she's ended up with COVID, which is a bit rubbish. Kathleen, hey Kathleen, plugging along on Steamboat Santa. Cool. Not really, Lizzie. After the week off I've had, I feel much more relaxed. I've had 1 or 2 anxiety attacks, I suppose you could say, but on the whole I've been quite good. So I've come to the conclusion that it's work that's my stressor. Oh God, I'm totally looking forward to it. Might pop over to Newcastle. So yeah, me and Hannah had a good couple of days away, but we had a bit of a horrific time with transport. We had a pre-booked train coming back as direct train, and we got to the station and it had been cancelled. So instead of one train, it turned out to be 3 trains, and it was going to be 2 trains and a bus replacement, but luckily we managed to get a train instead. I don't think we were home much later. It was just more inconvenient. So I suppose it's a first world problem really, but when you've got a child like Hannah's, for those of you that don't know, Hannah has an autism diagnosis. So any day of the week, the direct train was going to be the best thing. The direct train with a reserved seat so that she was assured of somewhere to sit and she didn't have to move for the whole of the journey. The trip over, there was a change at Manchester and our train leaving Sheffield was delayed. So we missed the connection. The connection, if it had been on time, we'd have had 20 minutes to get the connecting train, which would have been more than enough time. As it stood, the train left Sheffield half an hour late, so there was no chance of catching the connection. So it was just awful. So we actually ended up being over an hour late getting to the hotel and what have you, which isn't really a problem, but you know, it was sort of 7 o'clock in the evening by the time we got there, kind of thing. And then, you know, obviously coming back, so Hannah was assured that we'd got this pre-booked seat straight through. Hey Hannah, no worries at all. You know, Hannah was assured that she got this seat, and of course then to turn up at the station and the train had been cancelled. I think, to be honest, I had the bigger meltdown because I knew how it would affect her. But to be fair to Hannah, she coped admirably. We did get on the other train, but at one point a lot of people got on at a station in the Hope Valley and they were making an awful noise, an awful racket, and that bothered her. You know, again, it's an autism thing. She doesn't like loud noise, especially when it's all of a sudden, and for her it feels threatening. So I said to her, put your headphones on, you know, and she was like, no, I'll be okay, I've got you. Luckily they got off at the next station. And then when we got to Sheffield, Andy was there ready to meet me, so, which was great because it meant that we could just get home, and that leg of the journey was always going to be a pleasure. So, but I mean, we packed in quite a lot. If any of you have been to Liverpool, it's a fairly large city. There's a lot of things to see and do. We went to the docks. We explored the docks on 2 days. On 2 of the days actually. We went into a museum. We saw some of the old buildings like the Liver building and stuff. We went shopping. We saw a bombed out church, which is now like a tourist attraction. We saw people playing pianos and we sat on grass steps. We drank Starbucks and, you know, watched the world go by. We went and saw the Cavern Club. We found the Hard Day's Night Hotel. We saw the statue of Cilla Black, who was very often overlooked because everybody talks about the Beatles. 3325. The stuff we did was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. We explored loads. You know, we found the Chinatown gates, which are the biggest Chinatown gates outside of China. You know, there were street entertainers and buskers. There were music everywhere, literally everywhere. And not, you know, just, you know, the Beatles and so on. It was, you know, there was just music everywhere. And I had some of the best pizza I've ever had. Hey, Enid. What was with the upside down house? The upside down house is a tourist attraction, believe it or not. We didn't go in it, but there's that one, and I think there's something else there as well. I can't remember where it was offhand. Hannah would know. But where that upside down house was, there's this big shopping area called Liverpool 1, and it's kind of open, but it's covered. You know, it's one of those that's open pedestrian streets, but some of the there's like walkways and sheltered areas and stuff, and it's covered, which is great. And where we were sat looking at that upside down house, there was like this big flight of steps which leads up to a big terrace at the top, like a sun terrace. And you got flights of stairs, the left, the right, and the middle, and then in between you've got all this green fake grass that you could sit on, and it was just fantastic. We were sat there for ages watching the world go by. And then there was a pianist. They got like pianos in various points throughout Liverpool 1, and there was this pianist playing. So hotel was all right. It was Premier Inn, so you know they're always, you know, usually good comfort wise. We stayed up for 3 nights. The first 2 nights, somebody had a small child with them, and when I say small child, I'm talking probably about 5 or 6. And the child decided that it couldn't walk down the corridor, it had to literally run up and down the corridor. So luckily by sort of 9 o'clock, you know, that had stopped, and that was all right. And then on the Friday night at 2 a.m, I got woken up at 1 a.m. by some banging noise. And then at 2 a.m, Hannah got woken up by some women coming down the corridor using the F word quite loudly and obnoxiously. So that was fun. Hannah was delighted that there were things like a Tesco's literally next door to the hotel, which she thought was great. And there was a TK Maxx in the town, and Hannah loves TK Maxx, and a Primark was dead opposite, and you know, because she loves Primark, and you know, and she was like, "Oh, they've got an Argos here, Hannah. You haven't come to Liverpool to look at an Argos." Yeah, but they've got an Argos. Yeah, and yeah. But she shopped, and you know, she walked around. Well, we both walked a lot, and she, you know, she thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to plan the next one now. First time I was in Liverpool was 2002. May go back now. You've mentioned all the places you mentioned. Yeah. Do you know what? I actually said to Andy, Liverpool as a city I find it a little bit like London. Now, hear me out. Obviously, London is a completely different city with a different vibe. What I'm saying is that I find it similar to London in the respect that it has like, it's clean, you know, the street cleaners are there and what have you, and they're keeping it clean. But and it's the same in London, but it's weird. It has like this layer of grease. It's only way I can describe it is a layer of grease. You know, where some of the corners look mucky. And you know, some of the places just look a bit grubbified. But we had a warm welcome. Everybody we spoke to was lovely. Even the lassie who said, can you just check my back? Because I think a bird's pooed down my back. So, but yeah. Oh, and somebody mistook us for American. I'm not quite sure how that is. I definitely caught the sun. But then again, Hannah and I have been out for a walk today and it was even warmer here today. So probably caught the sun today, actually. I'd love to go to Liverpool. I've always been fascinated by the city. I'd also love to go to Bath. Yeah. Shops like to go to HMV and Waterstones. Yeah, they've got both of those. Titanic Hotel is good. Apparently my friend stayed there last year. Didn't get to that. But yeah, I mean, we did find quite a bit of Titanic memorabilia and stuff in like gift shops and things, because obviously it was registered in Liverpool. We found obviously a load of Beatles stuff as well. Mr. Bean, there was a lot of Mr. Bean stuff. And I don't think that's because of a Liverpool connection. I think it's just because it's like typically British, isn't it? There we go. 160. But yeah, I had a great time. Hey, Laurie. Yeah, I could sit here and literally give a blow by blow account of everything we did of every day, you know, because it was just brilliant. Apart from the travel, but there we go. I mean, Hannah really did sort of want to explore the shopping and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's not a problem. She says, oh, we can get a bus to Liverpool one. I mean, Hannah, it's across the road. Oh, yeah, you don't need to get a bus to it, love. You just walk across the road. Oh. American, what kind of American shows me? I have no idea. This bloke just says, oh, are you the two American ladies? No. We're from to the side at Ben Hines. And I did bring out the full on Yorkie at that point. I did come home as well and had, just sorry to change the subject, and I don't wish to bring it down, and apologies if this upsets anybody, but to come home to some distressing news as well. One of my stitchy friends, her son has passed away. And he passed away, shall we say, unexpectedly and without any assistance, by his own hand. you could say. And it got me thinking. I think I'm going to touch on this and I'm going to do a short video about it. And I'm also going to do something on TikTok. And I would ask you guys, if you're following me, to share it or repost it or whatever. He had a lot of mental health problems for years. He had schizophrenia. And you know, this lady, she's been a friend to me for a little while, and she reached out to me and she said, if one thing can come out of this, can we just remind people, we know that mental health affects both men and women equally, but men are very good at hiding things. Can we just check on our men? If they start doing something unusual, become very closed, or I don't know, do rash things like, you know, give away the prized possessions and stuff, just check on them and make sure that they're okay. If we can all do that, you know, it goes for everybody, but like she said, particularly men. Men are very good at hiding stuff. Aren't you, dear?
Yes.
Yes. It is. It's absolutely tragic. And, you know, don't get me wrong, he wasn't young. He was, you know, heading towards his, you know, he was into his 50s. It doesn't matter at what age. I don't think anybody can ever be truly prepared for outliving a child, to lose a child in such circumstance. So I know that she will probably watch this at some point. But I just want to send all my love and let her know that we're here as a community. I'm not identifying who it is, but, you know, I've been told that I can share the story. But please, please, just check on your men.
And your women as well.
Yeah, but you didn't listen to what I said.
No, I did. It's just that you said that men are more likely to hide.
Men are more likely to hide things, yes. But, you know, check on them. Check on anybody that displays any symptoms or any worrying behaviours. But, you know, nobody should be afraid to ask, should they? Are you okay? Because it's okay not to be okay. And of course, in the UK, we have fantastic organisations like the Samaritans, who are available 24 hours a day. And we also have specifically male-related groups which are popping up all over the country. Andy's Man Club, which are mental health support groups. There are lots of other organisations as well, such as one that you've just said there, Lizzie, quite rightly. There's Mind. There are lots and lots of prevention and awareness helplines and resources out there. So as I said, I am going to make a YouTube short, and I'm also going to make a TikTok video. So if you're on either of those platforms, if you could share it for me, I'd be really, really appreciative. I should be doing that over the next couple of days when I think about exactly how to word it. I don't want to come across as offensive or anything like that. Emily, I think also society at large basically tells men that it's weak to reach out for emotional and mental support. Yeah, it's better than it was, but we're not where we should be yet. Absolutely. That is exactly right, Emily. I couldn't have worded it better. Might nick that. Prevention of that will finally be taught in schools as well, thanks to 3 Dads Walking. Good. Good. I'm glad. I mean, we do need to be more aware I think the thing is, as society evolves, who here really, honestly, checks on our neighbours? Because we don't even know our neighbours' names. Well, we do on one side, but not on the other. We only surmise their names. But you know, society's not like it used to be. We used to be that we talk to our neighbours and things, but now a lot of people live very lonely lives, don't they? But I, for one, will always be there, and I'll say to you guys who are watching this that if ever you feel that you are not in a good place, my inbox is always open. I may not be able to help, but even if you just want to rant, and I don't even need to reply, sometimes it's just a case of you need to get something off your chest. I'm more than happy for you to do that than to make a decision that could have far-reaching impacts for a lot of people. That is sad to say, Sharon. My brother-in-law did that in 2023. It's been the most horrific thing to live through. Yes. I've lost my parents, but this was so much worse. Yes. It's happened to my cousin's husband at New Year a couple of years ago. And I know that it was extremely distressing because of the circumstances and time of year as well. It was all sort of in there, but there we go. Okay. Hey, Cheryl. Listen, if talking to someone helps, I'd be that person. I may not be able to answer messages straight away because I work, you know, and I have a family. But you send me something, I will read it. And if I can offer help or support, I will do so. I just don't want anybody to feel like my poor friend feels right now. I can't imagine what she's going through. Anyway, let's move on to other things because I'm sure she wouldn't want me to dwell. So 15 minutes to show and tell. And Andy's being very quiet, so I don't know if we're going to have a jingle tonight. Are we going to have a jingle maybe?
No.
No jingle. Okay. But are you going to be ready with the bell?
Yeah, I'll grab one in a minute.
Cool. Because I think we'll have a few things to celebrate in Show and Tell. Oh, I took my Christmas cat with me, by the way, and I did some stitching. Not a lot, but I did do some. Oh, I hear a child. I hear a child. Hello, Helen.
Yep.
Oh, that clip looks quite nice. Is it comfy to wear? Come. I found Lauren when we were away one of those clips that's like a claw clip for the back of your hair. Instead of sort of sitting at right angles to your head, it actually sits against, so it doesn't stick out at the back. Do I get a bell for writing 1K words?
Yes.
There you go. Yes. Took my Christmas cat with me. I didn't do an awful lot. I think I did about 2,000 stitches all in. I was hoping to stitch, as I said, on the train coming home, but that didn't happen. It was most annoying. Hey, Ashley. Now, is it for Lauren's hair or holding your fabric hair? Well, it could be for both.
Nope.
Lauren says nope. Definitely for her hair then. How was your day at your... Well, I know you certainly worked there on Monday. So how was the new job, Ashley? Yeah, if indeed you've got time to go grab a brew. Emily's currently using a hair claw. Yes, of course, Gail, you inbox away, my lovely. You do. Like I said, I might not pick it up immediately, but I do pick them up. New job, it's amazing. Loads every single day so far. Oh, brilliant. People I work with are nice, fun, just makes... Oh, that's good news. I'm so glad. I did mean to ask on Monday, but I was a bit busy. And I clean forgot, so my apologies, but I'm glad it's going well. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups now. I spent most of the day today, says Patsy, sorting out my cross-stitch whips. I thought it would take me about an hour. I started at about 11, and when I lifted my head, it was 5. So I've just done 74 stitches. Oh, crikey. But how many whips do you have, Patsy? Or do we not want to know? No, was stitching this week. Oh, cool. But yeah, everything's good. Ah, that's good. Yeah, no worries there, Gail. So, and I don't know if you guys saw my floss tube, or you were scared to count them. I worked out how many stitches remaining in my current Pattern Keeper compatible projects, and I currently have over 5 million stitches just in my current work in progresses.
I feel like most of that will be on the Run with Middle Earth map.
No, actually, most of it will be on Night Cafe, because it's almost 1 million stitches. Oh, you're going to go and count. Oh, heck.
And how many stitches is Run with Middle Earth?
Realm of Middle Earth has got about 500,000 stitches remaining on it.
And how many have you done?
I've done about 250-ish thousand out of 780,000, I think. And what do you call it? Night Cafe has got the most. It's got like 900,000 stitches remaining. Just short of. Wow, I don't want to know mine. Right now I've got to worry about wildfires when I start 10 minutes away from the house. Oh, crikey. Make sure you stay safe, Ashley.
What?
Wildfires, where Ashley lives. Yeah, what it is I've got a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet has the name of the pattern, the total stitches, the stitches completed, which then calculates the stitches remaining and the percentage completed. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just add up at the bottom how many stitches remaining there are. And it's one of them things, I was kind of glad I did it in a way, but oh my God, I regret it. I nearly fell off my chair when Siske said she had 223 whips.
Wow.
That's almost 10 times what I've got.
What?
223 whips.
Who's that?
Siske. Hey Catherine, coming in from Facebook, gotten some stitches in, multitasking, playing catch up with laundry. 97.25% on London. Way, nicely. Bless you, Lauren.
Thank you.
28 whips, not including the one that you're doing. Oh, you still got more than me, Patsy. Does Siske sleep? Yeah. It is absolutely mind-blowing. And like I said, I was just like, do I really want to know this figure or not? I'm a numbers gal though, so but yes, I mean, my plan is I have every intention of bringing that whip number down, as you guys know. And finish 2, start 1. But it will get to a point where finishing 2 will be a long thing. Oh, there are kids out there. Probably about 20 whips, says Emily, but only 5 or so they get regular attention. Cool. Numbers and I have an understanding I don't mess with them and they don't mess with me. Yeah, I have 44 whips at the moment, says Coco, and Patsy says, oops, missed the ones on the frames. It's actually 36. Viv says, I keep buying patterns. Now you see, if you're talking about pattern stash, oh my gosh, I've got loads in Pattern Keeper that I haven't started yet. And there's some that I haven't even loaded into Pattern Keeper, like the rest of my sins, 7 deadly sins. I did fall off the monogamous wagon, says Cashy, but I only got 4, of which 2 have been actually started. The other one just have fabric cut and serged. Laurie has 12 whips, 3 kitted and dozens of charts. Quilting is another horror story. Biv has about 10 whips, a lot more ready to go though. Where do you buy 7 Deadly Sins? Heaven and Earth Designs. They are Marta Darlig, Heaven and Earth Designs. I believe that they have them all in mini version, but I've just got the regular size, regular colours for my set. They're all 240,000 stitches. So to do them is 2 million right there. Okay, since this is a Sunday confessional, I've got 20, but 8 of those are full coverage. Out of my current whips, all bar 1 is full coverage. Oh, they are a shape that are full coverage within that shape. 19 active as I UFO'd one at the start of August and about 3 on paper charts that I've not touched for almost 2 years. Then there's a couple of stamped ones from before I knew better. Oh, which one did you UFO? Okay. I'm pretty sure you must have said on a video, but I can't remember. You all right in there, Lauren?
Yeah.
What doing?
Putting some more into this.
Oh.
So I put some more into it and some ice cubes.
This needle minder, it came with a Gecko Rouge kit. Oh, for some reason I've managed to turn off. It's a Medusa doll maker image, and I'd ordered a kit, and for some reason, as well as the matching needle minder, I'd said yes to a mystery one as well, and this was the mystery one that came with it. Seems to suit this piece. Mermaid, of course, so seems to suit.
What's the mystery needle minder again?
That one. Mermaid, Medusa doll maker.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Seemed appropriate for a sea one. Autumn Waltz. Yeah, I remember you saying now. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, I say I quite enjoyed mine. Doing it on that 18 count for me made a nice change. And so we started an antique white with a single strand. Cool. That was the other thing. I didn't find any craft shop in Liverpool. I find lots of shops that are selling handmade items, but no craft shops, no brick and mortars, LNSs, which is a shame. Got a small lot of hoops and some Q snacks as well, some small kits that I'll never use. I was going to take a retreat to pass on. Is that something I'll be allowed to do? I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure that they'll have a freebies table. They usually do. Right, let's have a little show and tell. I UFO'd a cross stitch because I want to do the plain free crafts version instead. Oh, right, okay. Right, so no jingle because the dude is unwell. And he's just sort of quite, I've got my legs out again. I am wearing something, I promise. But let's have a look, see what you guys have been working on. See, I have a full pattern keeper. Let's have a look. 6 patterns to a line. 1, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42 plus 5. So 47 in pattern keeper. Hey, Maddie. You're all good. Don't worry. For those of you that are joining late, if you do go back to the beginning, please be aware that there is a trigger warning about some news that I share about one of my viewers, one of the stitching ladies. I know she has lost her son. But just please be aware of a trigger warning, okay? But let's have a look and see what you guys are doing in Sew and Tell. That flipping dog.
Really big.
Yeah, I know it's doing as it's told, but you know. Okay, so We're going to start off with Alice, who has a finish. Do you want Lauren to do the bell? Do you want to do
I've
the?
got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So Alice has finished her printed cat, and she's just got to give it a wash, and we're good to go. Mandy, Dreaming of Summer Sal from 2024 is complete. Another finish. So that is from Love Poppet. She wishes that she'd done it on a darker fabric because of the white flowers. But yeah. But Danny has a new start. We love a new start. And she has shared a picture of it. And it is this one. Look at that. Awesome. Oh gosh, you've got 143 on Pattern Keeper. You've got a problem. I think Parsi for sure. Bless you. Liz is busy stitching off Ninjas, Autumn Reverie, Alphonse Muchar, Orenco Originals on 2/1 on some 25 count Ada, and she's been busy checking off Ninja Stitches, which is an absolute pain in the bum, but she's over 90%. And Mandy has also finished the latest part, number 10 of the Lola Crow Extraordinary Birds Stitch Along. So that is looking superb. It's coming together beautifully. And because Danny had a new start, she had to get a finish. Look at this one. This is a neon kitty cat having a bath. But yeah, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. See, I told you that Belle would be working in overdrive, my love.
It did.
Anna has also finished the 324 sampler. This is from Works by ABC. I shared it in last live stream on 36 count white Zweigart linen 1/1 full crosses, and it uses 324 different colours. So that is just phenomenal. August is making me feel the need for some stitches before the year ends, so on to the next one. That is what she says, and I can't disagree with that. Gretchen has received her Gecko Rouge kit, and she's very happy. And Darcy is busy on this month's Sal 2,911 stitches so far on her dog library. Just as a quick aside with the Sal, if you are participating, if you can post your progress under the event, under your original post, just sort of carry on as a comment. And it just sort of keeps your progress pictures in there. And it means that you go from you're opening one, we open the comments, and we can see your progress through the month. It just keeps things tidy. So if you can do that, it would be very nice. Let me just have a look at this Sew and Tell thread. Okay, all comments. Okay, so look at this. My keyboard's come up again. Right, okay. So Kathy is first off, and she's kicking us off with a new start. This is Mini Winter Reading Nook, a Heaven and Earth design, chart, artwork, Amy Stewart. Going to try again, 25 count, 1/1. It will not defeat me. Go for it, Kathy. I'm sure you're going to do an awesome job. It's looking good already. Okay. What is coming up next? Kathy has shared the mock-up, and look how bright and vibrant that is. Absolutely superb. Cool. Okay, so one of our lovely Ks is working on Pitbull Night XL artwork by Aja Trier, charted by Unconventional Cross Stitch, 20 count 1/1, and she has reached 25%. Milestone reached. Cool. And here is the mock-up, and it's another one of those Van Gogh style-y designs. Yeah, looking great. And 25% is awesome. Red is doing her Haid Sal, sitting at 29.19% of the third installment of Team Bunny, trying to finish the ear. How far are you now, Red? Are you up to 30% yet? Fingers crossed. Okay. And here's the mock-up. So if you're not familiar with Team Bunny, it's this little cutesy that one of the other Ks is stitching as well. Gail's Lady in Poppies Luca S kit is almost finished. It's looking good, Gail. You're nearly there.
Well, I just wanted to tell you. You stink.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. So do you. Okay. K, the other K, Hummingbird.
Do you want to try that again?
Hummingbirds in Spring by Donna Gelsinger, charted by Haid. This was the second gold chart for this year's SAL that we were gifted when 2,000 people signed up to participate in the Haid SAL. I stitched a total so far 5,672 out of 85,725 stitches, or 6.82%. On 18 count, easy count Ada using CXC 1/1 full cross. Ooh, excuse me. It went on the frame on Friday afternoon and it hasn't come off yet. I'm so behind on my focus projects. Ah, yeah, but what a project to be doing. This is beautiful, Kay. Um, 6.96, cool. This is the mock-up, so it was an exclusive for the stitch along participants. Oh, Hannah's trumping. Okay, so Cheryl is working on her Disney cross stitch, and we can see Cinderella and a fairy godmother as well.
What about I check that one? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Love it.
There you go. High praise from Lauren, Cheryl. She says, love it. I know that you've also been busy away at a rally, so I hope you had a good weekend. Heather is approaching 10% of Sleepy Dragon, courtesy of Sarah Payne. Muddy paw print editions, courtesy of Jake the dog. Can't wash it for fear of losing the gridding. Water will be filthy when it's done. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, doggy artistry. I get kitty glitter on mine, i.e. cat hair. But yes, doggy artistry is fun. Tori has got a new start.
Oh, sorry.
Astro Girl from Etsy on some 25 count 1/1 full cross, and she's 3,000 stitches in. It's a great start. Let's have a look and see the mock-up. Ah, looks very Andy Warhol. So there we go. That is Tori's new start. Celia is busy working on Evening Breeze by Abraham Hunter. This pattern lied to Celia. It told her it wanted to be stitched 2 over 1/10. Finally, after about 2,000 stitches, it went, just kidding. 1 over 1 full cross it is then. Yeah, patterns do tell you how they want to be stitched, don't they? But then they do lie to you. Looking awesome, Celia. Excuse me, I'm yawning my head off. It's because I've relaxed. That's where it is. And there is the mock-up. So it is an artisty piece, Evening Breeze, from Abraham Hunter. It's a whopper, this one as well, 550 by 414. So that is huge. Okay. And Molly here is busy working on, I've got the zoom right in, I'm afraid, Forest Heartbeat by RTO Cross Stitch DMC kit. And as you can see there, it is a girl and a wolf in a forest. That looks super. I'm just going to have a see, going a bit closer. 32.5 by 32.5 centimeters. I can't see what fabric it is. Usually kits are anything from 14 upwards, really, but that is beautiful. So nicely done, Molly. Anne is working on mini wide angle hair, 9.57%, 1 over 1, full cross, 25 count. Where are you now? Have you hit that 10% yet? Can't be many stitches away. And here is the mock-up. It is by Whimsy T, Heaven and Earth Design. Look at the ears on that. Super cute. Okay, Viv is back on monthly rotation of the Pale Elf by Christabug, charted by Thread Geeks, just hit 25,000 stitches, so definitely making progress. Oh, not yet, about 100 to go, right, okie dokie. If you reach the milestone while we're streaming, let me know. And Viv has shared there the mock-up. I got a question and a chase about him, right? I think it was about this one, about the Pale Elf. It could be been about the Witcher, one or the other. Oh no, it was something that I would never have anything, but I know it from the cross stitch world. Carla is working on mini reading time Randall Spangler Heaven and Earth Design, 14 count, 2 over 1, full cross. 23,449 out of 195,625, or 22.22%. So 2222. Nicely done. Oh, Kay's hit 7%. Milestone reached. Hey Carla, me and you are going to be twinning now because I have my Fluffy Valentine. And Carla has shared the mock-up there. You okay there, Lauren?
Yeah.
Okay, Charlotte, this afternoon, she decided to do a new start. Can we have a tinkle, Lauren, please?
Oh,
I got it.
Thank you. After I had to do all the frogging in my pain piece, One of One full cross 25 count even weave mini the winter reading nook by Amy Stewart. Having enough design, and Charlotte's already done 306 stitches from 87,500. And there is Charlotte's start. Are you seeing it? Oh, good. And she has shared the mock-up.
I'm going to try and start this. See if I can do it.
Okay. We need a good light, so you have to hang on till I put my lights back on.
Yeah.
You need to sit and read the instructions. Okay. Joyce has picked up the Hades Sal again. Only did the first part so far, so lots of catching up to do. Mother's Love, 1 of 1 full cross 25 count Lugana. So Joyce, after her finish, is now back on the Hades Sal. It looks really good. And read the instructions. Where's the fun in that? Yeah, I know. Sarah is working on Summon the Reaper by Anne Stokes, retired. 25 counts, easy grid, 2 over 1, full cross, 6,507 stitches completed. 7.11%. So much 310 to complete. Getting there one stitch at a time. Indeed, that's the thing. One stitch at a time. And Sarah has shared the mock-up. And there we go. And I don't know if this is a Hade or a Pain-Free Crafts. I don't know. But obviously it's Anne Stokes. It could be either one of those. And it is a retired one. Anna is working on Little Jungle, charted by Blushing Pink Stitches, 500 by 750 stitches. Currently 45,005 stitches out of 375,000, or 12% completed. Milestone reached. Awesome stuff. Okay, and Anna has shared here the mock-up. Look at that. Little cutie. Okay, Sharon is busy working on her stitching shelf. 17.57% regular size max colours. How are you finding the flowers at the edges, Sharon? Because they were quite confetti heavy in the regular colours. Come on. I think the tablet's having a meltdown. Okay, so here is now a further picture of Danny's new start. We've already had the bell. Praying Mantis artwork, Whimsy Tea, Heaven and Earth design, 2,599 out of 342,900 stitches, or 0.79%. They're a nightmare along with the hot air balloons. Yeah, well, luckily the hot air balloons are finished shortly for you. And once again, Danny has shared the, the mock-up there. Okay. Patsy is still plugging away here on her old craft room, Chira Marchetti Heaven and Earth design at 16.75%. Please tell me those are not fleecy warm pajamas that you've got on. It is boiling.
Some people's might get easily cold.
Well, Patsy is in Scotland, but still. And the only reason I'm thinking that they are fleecy ones is because they are Falalala ones.
Long time of year for that.
Indeed. And there is the mock-up. It is, and it's raining. Right, okay, we'll let you off then. Emily has a new start. And this is a Dimensions gnome stocking for her son. I am absolutely sweating like a nun at a penguin shoot, dear. She says she likes the pattern, but she finds the kit terrible to work on. The fabric is like cardboard and with very small margins. The thread is thin and fragile. Probably won't do another Dimensions kit. Is he okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm through it.
Okay. Jennifer is working on Opal Carolyn Manning Designs. It's a small number 4 on 18 count Opal Ada. Putting this right under Silver Anniversary by Carolyn Manning. We'll be putting Peridot Smalls number 4 to the right. These are our birthstones. Cool. Lauren, it's not raining here, it's raining in Scotland. Oh. And here is the mock-up of Opal. And 289 crosses out of 6,561, 4.4% complete, 2 over 1 full cross. Nicely done, Jennifer. And our Katinka has finally finished the top drawer of the bureau stroke cabinet hutch, my Aussie husband's suggestion for the turquoise shelving system. Done 47.7% on the Little Cake Shop Amy Stewart Heaven Earth design. 25 count. So yeah, I think that's a dresser. Yeah, that's looking awesome, Katinka. Right, I think I'm pretty sure that would be a dresser. It looks like a Welsh dresser. Oh, and that's everything. That's all of the show and tell. So awesome stuff, everyone. Let me just check, make sure that there aren't any new comments. Nope, that's it. So for those of you who have contributed to Show and Tell tonight, thank you very, very much indeed. It is absolutely awesome to see your wonderful comments. And I'll just show you here Catherine's pattern keeper. And she's working on London Ciro Marchetti, 97.25%. 252851 out of, oh crikey, out of 260,000 stitches. So yeah, under 8,000 stitches to go and Catherine will have a finish. Can't wait to see it, Catherine. But yeah, nice work. Opal's a Carolyn Manning, Patsy, so you'd have to have a look. I think she's restricting who she's selling PDFs to. But there's been, you know, over this trade thing and tariffs and what have you. So there's been some more, should we say, noise about those tariffs as well, because Gecko Rouge have put out an announcement about them over the last couple of days as well. Okay. Okay, so back we go to Daughter of the Deep. Yeah, nice work, everybody. Thank you all very, very much indeed for contributing to Sew and Tell. Are you reading the instructions, kid? Are you baffled? Come here, let me have a look.
What it says.
This is a cross stitch kit, and that's all it says. Right, so sort the threads out into the different colours using the key. Have you done that?
No.
I'll let you do that, and then come back to me when you've done it. 799 I want.
You got any cash knocking about?
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna walk at the shop and get. I haven't got any drink, so I need to
Okay.
I'm thirsty.
My purse is in there somewhere.
A bit of air might do me good.
Yeah, my purse is in there somewhere.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's in my neighbour blue bag or not. I think it's in my neighbour blue bag. Handbag that I took out today.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right, John.
Okay, so you sorted those out, right? So the next bit of these terrible instructions. Right. Each thread comes in 6 strands. So just bring over a strand of the red. Let me just get us started off. You can see me teaching in progress. Okay, so each thread comes in 6 strands. So the easiest way to tell is by just tapping the end. Can you see it comes apart?
Mm-hmm.
So there are 6 strands in that. So it says sew all the cross stitches first using 2 strands of the 6-strand thread.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start you off, but rather than getting out 2 strands, I'm just going to get out 1 because we're going to do a loop start. So take out 1 strand, put that back with your other reds. Okay, so to do a loop start, what we do is we get both ends of the piece of thread, and we're going to thread these 2 ends into the needle. Quite a big eye, so you should be okay with threading the needle. Okay, needle threaded. So now you've got a loop at the end of the long end. Okay, so we're going to do the red, and I'm going to start with these 2 stitches here. Okay,
How do you tell where to start?
well, it doesn't tell you. Okay, but this arrow and that arrow, where they meet up, that is the middle of the fabric. So about 4 or 5 rows up from the middle of the fabric. So you find the middle by folding it over that way, and then folding it over that way. Okay, that's the easiest way to find the middle. So there is the middle. If I go about 4 rows up, okay, so when you do your stitch, can you see here where it says it's number 1, then number 2? Okay, so to make your crisscross, right, you go in at a diagonal, because this is going to make the bottom half of your stitch. So I put the thread through the loop there, and then if you take it back underneath, that is the bottom half of your stitch. Okay.
Right.
Now you've got a row of 2 stitches there. Can you see them?
Mm.
So 1. Then we need to bring the needle up here because we're going to go right to left and back again. Okay. 1, 2. That is the bottom half of the first 2 stitches. Sorry about this, guys. And then to complete the stitches, we just go back over them. So 1 full crisscross, and the second one now, that is a full crisscross. Okay, so just pull that through and just plump my needle in there. So because now I've done those 2 stitches, I can mark them off. So can you see on the left hand side, you've got to go a long one, and then you do a row of 5 crisscrosses.
Mm.
Can you see that? So you have to go. So that's this crisscross, left crisscross, right crisscross. Okay. So I'm going to bring the needle up here to start the next row. So what you need to do, gosh, this Ada's terrible, is you need to do 5 slants that way and then 5 back that way. And when you've done that, come back to me. Make clear? We're going to have a go. Whew. Where were you when I was learning? I was just handing the needle and thread. Wow. Those instructions are just awful. It's the only way to describe them. But if Lauren can master cross stitch, she'll master anything. And if she struggles with that Ada, which I think she might, next time I go to Hobbycraft, I'm going to be picking up some plastic canvas. Grandma taught me a lot of crafts, but funny enough, not everything to do with cross stitch. I started stitching in early 2000. My first kits were from Walmart. Wow, you were so much like my mum when she taught me. Go, Lauren, we'll have you stitching. Clear as mud. Yes, indeed. The instructions are just awful. Are you managing it? You've gone too far. Let me have a look.
Like it looked right when I put the needle in, but then
Actually, it is right. The only thing is you just skip one. That's all. So what we'll do is we'll just go back. Don't get caught on my library. Just back so. So what you need to do is you need to bring the needle up here, right next to it. You see? The problem is that this needle is like a flipping poker. To be fair, it's hard to do written instructions for a very practical craft. It's true. It's true. But some instructions are infinitely better than others. I mean, you shouldn't need War and Peace, don't get me wrong. But something a bit clearer is wouldn't have gone amiss there. So yeah, bless him, Andy's just took a walk up to the shop. I can say it when he's not here. Oh, thank goodness. Andy is awful when he's ill. And he's terrible. He's terrible noisy when he's been physically ill. He like shouts.
Which is why I keep headphones.
Hey Hannah. Hannah, if you go back to the beginning, I do say this for anybody I can see who's come in. Just be aware that there is a trigger warning because I do discuss at the beginning about the loss of a life. Okay. Viv has done over 700 stitches. Way to go, Viv. Time to log off. No worries at all. Fabulous to see you and see you Wednesday, all being well. Does he do the man sneeze too? Yes. Normally punctuates the air with a swear word or two after he has done said man sneeze. Oh, that sucks. 5 schools don't go back till the 19th. I was hoping it was this week. They really don't need 7 weeks off these days when they aren't helping with the harvest like the 1800s. I agree. Schools here are off until the first week of September. It does seem like they're an inordinately long time up in Scotland. We can always tell at work because we get a lot more communication from Scotland during school holidays, believe it or not. Have you done it, kiddo?
No,
Oh, what's happening now?
don't say. But whenever I'm doing it, whenever I'm starting to do it, the needle won't bloody jump out on.
Shall we try a thinner needle? Shall I give you a thinner needle? Okay, right. Bring over that red hot poker that you've got. The kids know, but the teachers need it. Well, that's true. Come on, let me give you a better needle. Okay. Hey, you're doing it though, kid.
It's just a needle being annoying.
Right, so this is a needle that you have, and that is a needle I'm going to give you. As you can see, it's thinner. Okay. There you go. Make sure you pull your thread all the way through. So that's your last stitch, and then you can go back over them, okay?
I'm going to try and eat a bit of that chicken that you left me.
Okay. You can put the rest of the food away when you've had what you want.
And obviously, there's still plenty of cake left if you want some of that after.
I feel this should be much more staggered too, so not everyone is off at the centre. Yes, that's very true. And I also think that there should be, I mean, it's not so much for me now because my girls are all left school, but I certainly think that holiday companies and things shouldn't be taking advantage of parents with children at school and levying extra and higher charges for holidays during school holidays. I think that's disgraceful. You know, I mean, you need a mortgage these days to have a holiday in a school holiday. It costs, you know, average family holiday can cost up to twice as much. You know, week on week. Oh, excuse me. 3072. Yeah, it doesn't affect me, as I said, because the girls have now left, but still. Just take it very slow and steady, love, okay?
Yeah. I bought some lid safe from the shop. I don't know what you noticed.
I can't see in there in dark, so. You all right in there, Lauren?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Using cooker light.
Using cooker light.
It works. It works, it works.
That's right.
Use what you have to use advantage.
Is that needle better?
Yeah.
Cool. I went into the works and they had some little cross stitch kits. These are the ones that I've got for Lauren, and they were £1. They got a cupcake, a cupcake and a strawberry. Oh dear. I can always tell when it's school holidays, booking at Centre Parks for next year, it was £2,800, crikey. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh. Casa Sonina has 30% off for 10 hours from now. So if you've got anything on your wish list from Casa Sonina, this is the time to go. After the stream, of course. Yeah, you see, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, Coco. 2,800, but the week after is only £700. It is absolutely extortionate. So they're levying over £2,000 because it's a school holiday. It's like you're penalised for having children. Have you done it?
Look alright.
Look at this. Woohoo! I think you can have a bell for that.
I got it.
You get to do your own bell. Okay, pass me a pattern and let's have a look at the next row. So let's get rid of those stitches. So the next row, you've got to go 3 along, and you've got to do a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stitches. Okay. So can you see it? So to count along, watch this, okay? So you need to go 3. You need to go 3 along. So 1, 2, 3. So you start there and there, yeah, for 10. You're getting some bells. I got gifted a pattern on Friday. Monica the Glen Max colour from Haid. I'm starting at 12 noon on Hogmanay and sitting it for 12 hours until the bells. Cool. Yep. She's going to crack it one way or another.
No matter how annoying it is.
Yep. Catherine has 7,000 stitches left. Go, Catherine. Go, Catherine. You might say it's going to annoy you now, Lauren, but once you get into it, you'll be like me. You'll be addicted. What was it you said last week, Andy? Do I not think I'm a little stitchy obsessed?
You are obsessed.
Once I've got the hang of it, first thing I'm doing is Disney cross stitch.
Oh, there you go. You're going to have some competition, Cheryl. She's going to do Disney cross stitch first of all.
What can I say? I'm Disney mad.
Some words of that sentence were not necessary. Oh, no worries at all, Kashi. If I were not scammed, I could have partook of the hate sale. I didn't partake of it. I've got that many in my baton keeper. I don't need to. So you might have seen my unboxing that I released on Wednesday. Gecko Rouge kits ×2 elemental, B elemental, and my fluffy Valentine, the 2 cute foxes. La la la, I can't hear you. It's in my to-be watch list. What is? Elemental or the foxes or both? No, I think I've got something caught in my throat. I would just, you know, when I sneezed earlier on, it felt like I got a real tittle. Oh, right, okay. The video, right, got you. Well, they're both super cute anyway. One of them is definitely cute. And they're going on the spinny wheel of doom. Bless you.
Thank you.
I have to make a Gecko Rouge decision soon before the tariff deadline. Can't completely justify the dollars for 2 kits now, but I will definitely not be able to when there's an extra $80 slapped on. Yes, indeed. It's awful that it's come to it. It really is. That, you know, we're being, you know, we're being penalised for buying from a different country. I think they've held off, you know, as much as they can, really, haven't they? And it's just ridiculous. 807. Okay. Bit of confetti in this. I haven't done many stitches for that. I've only done about just over 150. Been lots of colour changes, so I'm not upset about it. How you feeling for a bit of food?
All right. Sort of last hour of sort of pain's gone off, so that's why I was able to walk around and
Well,
do stuff in the kitchen and go up the shop and that.
yeah, you'd be safe to have some painkillers now as well, if you did need any. I know you say it's gone off, but has it completely gone? It might be best to have some painkillers to ensure you have a good night. But, you know, it was definitely not a good idea to have them when you were still vomiting. Mm. 794. Oh, you're all off this blues. Hey, this is quietest I've known Lauren in ages. I'll have her addicted soon enough. What say you, love? My brother wondered if the nails matching the colours of the threads is deliberate. Nope. This is actually called Dublin Green. They're getting done this weekend. I'm not sure what I'm having next. I like to just put a different colour on the tip. I'm not sure what colour I'm going to go for. To be fair, no matter what colour I go for, I'll end up stitching it at some point, won't I? You'll know she'll be addicted when she asks for a Lowry for Christmas. Yep. And she'll be wanting a master set. Yep. Well, to be fair, she has helped me with my cones. So, you know, when I've been topping up mine, she just gets stuck in and help.
I have nothing better to do.
Ooh. Is that what it is for you stitching because you've got nothing better to do? You're not saying much at that, are you, kid? She can help me with some of my 5 million stitches. How do you get on?
I feel like that looks wrong, but also not at the same time.
Yeah, it's you've doubled your thread. That's what it is. Let me just go back a stitch or two. It's not wrong, but you've just doubled your thread.
It just looked it because of the double thread.
Yeah. See, what had happened is that you'd sewn the thread end in.
How to do that?
it's just something that you will get used to. But let me just do my little thing. We don't want the thread to slip off, so I'm just going to loosely attach it to the needle.
I'm guessing this is plastic canvas.
Yes. Here you go, kiddo. There we go. Having a cross-stitching masterclass. I haven't even threaded this flipping needle and I'm trying to sew with it. How daft is that? Might just feel a bit bumpy as you're pulling it through now, Lauren. It might just feel a bit bumpy as you're pulling your thread through. Oh my legs are sweating. Yeah, it's been quite warm here today. Not blasting warm, but warm enough for me to catch the sun. I can catch the sun, however, on a winter's day under cloud cover. There we go. Laurie, I know I'll not finish it on here. I've still got thick end of 200 stitches to do, I think. And I've only got 10 more minutes of live time left, so it's a lot of confetti in this corner, which is why it's taken me so long. And of course Lauren as well. I've got to encourage the kids. Yeah. Indeed, Lauren, I am leaving all my unfinished whips to you, with strict instructions to get them finished. Hey Maggie, we've got about 10 minutes of live time left, but yes, indeed, you did catch me. And again, because I can see you just joined, be aware if you do go back in time. Earlier on this stream, I do talk about somebody who has passed away in awful circumstance. So if you are triggered, just be aware. I do issue a warning when I start to talk about it as well. It's lovely she's trying something new. Yep. She has beautiful XXX. Yep. If a crosses go the other way from yours, won't that look weird? No, I'm teaching them my way. We're going top right to bottom left, and then bottom right to top left. So I'm teaching her to lay down a crosses my way. So I already thought of that one, Lizzie. Yes, indeed. Coco, rotate the piece of the chart 90 degrees if that should happen. Indeed. Don't you be filling up with too much. Okay. Mum works from paper and I hate working from paper. Yep. Oh. How are we doing? Have we done that? Yes. Look at that. Have we done enough stitches? Have we counted 10? Okay, let's mark off the chart. You want to do a few more tonight?
Nah.
Okay.
We'll carry on tomorrow.
Yeah, then.
With you saying how you doing, sweetheart, that reminded me. Have you told them about your fridge magnets?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I've got some Dr. Nazardan fridge magnets. They say things like, how y'all doing? Oh, no, don't knot that up. Don't knot it. Don't knot it. Okay, so you put them in there and just fold them up like a book. You could have lost £30 this month. And what else does it say on it?
it's not one that actually says how y'all doing. It's one that has a picture of him with the mug that says how y'all doing.
Yep.
There's one that says I'm proud of you.
Yep. Emily, signing off now. Hope to see you next Sunday. Yep. Wonderful. The stitches look so neat. Yes, they did. So she's going to do some more tomorrow. But yeah, she's done about 20 stitches tonight. Super proud. Where am I on here?
20 stitches. That deserves a bell, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
I'm going in the shower
Okie doke.
and I'll be upstairs.
No worries, lovely. See you in a bit.
Bye bye, people.
That's Andy going off to go and have a shower and take himself to bed. Lauren is also going to bed and being abandoned. Just let Hannah know that you're going in the shower and that I'm not going to be long as I'm coming up, love. Good night, chicken.
No,
Love you.
I always said it at the same time. More than that.
Yeah, hopefully feels better soon. Hey, it'd be good if Lauren starts stitching, won't it? I can get her doing some model stitching. She can earn some pennies. I saw that the Enid posted in the group the other day. Somebody was selling a completed cross stitch for $40,000. Holy moly. That is some wishful thinking. Would I sell any of my completed pieces? If the money was right, yeah. I definitely want enough to make it worth my while. I don't think I'd ever get $40,000 for one of mine. Oh, some good. Dropped a thread card. Ooh. You'd be better off giving them away. You never get what they're worth. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get paid by the hour to do my model stitching. And even sometimes I look at what I'm charging, paying by the hour. That's a ridiculous amount of money. But it's what's agreed for the rate of stitches that I do. But I think, you know, if I get a piece that, you know, 6,000 stitches on it, I'm charging a lot of money. I'm charging 20 hours for that. No, 24 hours for that. And, you know, it's a lot. I have made little swatches and made them up into cards and sold them, you know, like at craft fairs and stuff, but you don't ever get, I mean, you can spend a whole day doing a small swatch, and if you sell the cards for what, a couple of quid, it's not a lot, is it? Kids have gone in now, the dog's off on one again. Oh, listen at it. So I'm going to get to 1100 stitches, which means I've done just 200 on this stream, which is not a lot. But to be fair, we've had a big sew and tell. Lauren having a cross stitching lesson. She picks her moments, doesn't she? And yeah, I am a little bit more tired this evening, so I think my weekend shenanigans are catching up with me. Or my, you know, shenanigans in Liverpool. So please drop me a thumbs up if you've not already done so. It's much appreciated. We're definitely going to live stream on Wednesday. Back to Christmas Cats on Wednesday. And then we'll get some progress in on her. I'm looking at an end of August finish for her, and of course it will be finished on a stream as well. So yeah, but okay, there we go. That's that. So thank you guys very much indeed for those of you who joined me this evening. And if you're watching on replay, thank you for watching. What else? Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys on Wednesday, and we'll stream again. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Bye bye for now.